I guess. How do you identify people or find your ideal person that you want to do or work with? How do you find that?
This is like the dating game. It's kind of, how do you find the right opposites, the spouse, the term, the other person that you want to spend your time with. And I coined this phrase and I use it all the time. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. So my job is to, the more enthusiastic I am about what I'm going to do, the more that's going to attract attention and the easier it's going to be to get into a decent conversation, not a pissing contest, but a decent conversation about what it is. And if the shoe fits, wears it. And what I found was by doing that, if there was a real problem and I explained how it really works and what you really need to do for the right person, it made sense. It's like my introduction. The guy says, "How would you like to own a Coke machine on every corner and every time somebody bought a Coke, you made a nickel?" And it's like that turned me into a lifelong network marketer. Why? I don't know. I do know, but I don't know.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, good.
So there you go.
And then I guess it's a really cool story. And I really, thank you for your time. Obviously we're not coming to the end yet, but it's really amazing that some of the things that you're telling, because I think a lot of it's super helpful. And I really get, really amazing understand. I'm sure, I hope my audience does too, is like, how do I change? What do I need to do in order to be successful? Because people want to have success. People want to do things the right way, but a lot of people want shortcuts. A lot of people want to do things that they wanted to get it really fast, but it may not be, it's not really possible. It's just it's what to do and how to do it, Yeah.
And I think that I'll just say this. I sponsored a guy who sponsored a person who sponsored a person who sponsored a gal, and she ended up doing $285 million worth of business in 27 years.
Yeah. Now,
I didn't do that. I got paid on what she did, but she did it. Now, I put in I put in a time learning how to do the business. It's totally different today. You can do it much quicker. But again, it's like most people work 40, 50 years. Now, I'm working today because I realized that if I don't do something, I'm going to get stale and old and, die. I don't want to do that right now. I still got lots of energy and I still love to play. But it's kind of like, look at Warren Buffett. Look at anybody that's been successful. They're still out there because they are engaged. They love to do it. So I think that's what's important. If it's something that's of interest, then you want to sit down and talk about it.
Totally. Okay, good.